High up in the remote Himalayas lies Mount Kailash, a mountain so mysterious no one has ever climbed its peak. But why? What makes this sacred mountain so untouchable, and why have so many adventurers failed to scale its slopes? Mount Kailash, standing at 6,638 meters, is not the tallest mountain in the world. Yet despite centuries of human exploration, it remains unclimbed. This isn't just due to technical difficulties. It's deeply entwined with ancient beliefs, spiritual legends, and scientific anomalies. Beyond its religious significance, Mount Kailash has baffled even modern scientists. Climbers who have approached the mountain report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread or awe, as if the mountain itself is protecting its sanctity. Some claim that time behaves strangely near the mountain. Pilgrims and travelers have reported that their hair and nails grow unusually fast during their time near Kailash, suggesting an unexplained acceleration of aging. Others have described bizarre atmospheric conditions and mysterious lights appearing over the summit. Some scientists have theorized that Mount Kailash could be a powerful energy center, with electromagnetic forces surrounding it. It's even been suggested that the pyramid-like shape of the mountain might be intentional, part of a grand design created by ancient civilizations to harness spiritual energy. For millions of people across Asia, Mount Kailash is far more than a geographical wonder. It's a sacred symbol in four major religions: Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Bon. According to these traditions, Mount Kailash is the spiritual center of the universe. In Hinduism, it is believed to be the abode of Lord Shiva, the god of destruction and transformation. In Buddhism, it is believed to be the home of Demchok, a wrathful deity symbolizing supreme bliss. The Jains revere it as the place where their first spiritual leader attained enlightenment. Meanwhile, Bon, the indigenous Tibetan religion, sees it as the seed of all power and creation. Instead of climbing Mount Kailash, devout pilgrims walk a 52-kilometer path around the base of the mountain in a ritual known as the Kora. This pilgrimage is believed to bring good fortune and cleanse one's soul of sins. But for many, the idea of actually setting foot on the peak is unthinkable. The most obvious reason no one has climbed Mount Kailash is because it's forbidden. In the 1980s, famed mountaineer Reinhold Messner, one of the greatest climbers in history, sought permission to scale Kailash. Tibetan officials and religious leaders denied his request, citing the mountain's spiritual significance. Messner himself respected this decision, believing that some places should remain sacred and untouched by humans. Since then, the Chinese government, which controls the region, has officially banned all climbing attempts on Mount Kailash out of respect for the religious sentiments of the people. Interestingly, Mount Kailash is often compared to man-made pyramids. Some researchers believe that the mountain's precise, symmetrical shape may not be a coincidence. Could it be possible that Mount Kailash is not a natural formation, but an ancient, colossal monument? This theory suggests that the mountain could be part of a global network of sacred sites aligned with astronomical events and energy lines, similar to the pyramids of Egypt. While this idea remains speculative, the perfect geometry of Kailash continues to captivate those who study ancient architecture. Despite its mystical reputation, a few expeditions have come close to attempting to climb Mount Kailash. The most notable was in 1926 when a Russian explorer, Colonel Nicholas Roerich, allegedly made an effort to scale the sacred mountain. However, he stopped after experiencing strange visions and an overwhelming sense of the mountain's divine presence. Since then, several climbers have expressed interest, but the reverence surrounding Mount Kailash, coupled with supernatural warnings, has kept adventurers away. Locals believe that anyone who tries to climb the peak will face divine retribution or tragic consequences. As mountaineering technology advances, and with humankind's relentless desire to conquer every frontier, the question remains, will Mount Kailash ever be climbed? While the physical challenge of scaling Mount Kailash is certainly surmountable, the ethical and spiritual barriers make it one of the last unclimbed peaks on Earth. To this day, pilgrims and adventurers alike believe that certain mysteries are best left unsolved. Kailash may just be one of those mysteries. Mount Kailash stands as a powerful reminder of the sacred, the unexplained, and the boundaries we choose not to cross. For now and perhaps forever, it remains the one mountain no one can conquer. Maybe some mysteries are not meant to be solved, and that's what makes them so captivating.